Hey everybody, I'm just doing a little bit of a showcase of finishing my Nurgle beastmen, the last 5, and then I showed them grouped together, and just sort of a bit of what's up next, and chatting just about where I've been. I've been gone for a while, and from YouTube at least, and hobbying and stuff. And so, apologize to folks that have your own channels that I haven't been answering to. I've just kind of taken a break from YouTube. I took a long summer and fall going into winter break. Rusty and I are talking about starting up to Musty Wargamers again. But basically, I ended up just kind of taking the summer off as usual, and then I kind of, I'm coming up to 50 next year, and I decided, I guess my midlife crisis is I was going to get my motorcycle license, and I've actually been chatting with Rusty quite a bit about that, because he's a longtime rider, and so I did actually go out and do some courses and get my license, and do all that stuff, end of the summer and through the fall, and coincidentally it is now snowy here, and riding season is over, and I'm totally getting back into doing miniature stuff again, and and so I hope you guys like the beginning of that, the video showing the beastmen. These were the last of the Nurgle beastmen. This one in particular, let me show this one here. I think I've showed it to you guys before. Hang on. This one here, right there in the middle, was the one that took me 2 years to find. He actually has a metal shield, unlike all the others. I got that as a bonus when I ordered some shields, but I did each group of 5 a little different. These guys have, if you can notice, a little bit of human flesh tone on them, as compared to some that are browner and some that are more ghoulish looking as Nurgle. I'm happy with these guys. I think they came out kind of nice. To show some more up close here. My focus there is not working the best, but this guy here with the red horns, reddish orange. I did the custom shields on 3 out of the 5 in this case, because one didn't have a shield and one I gave the really nice sculpted one. So this is the last of my Bob Ollie Nurgle beastmen, and then next year I will do another 15 of the Tzeentch, the Mystics beastmen. Believe it or not, there are some beastmen that got the smarts, that are a bit more into the more mystical arts. And so, yeah, I will do all that stuff. I'm not going to commit to doing those just yet, although it would be nice to add another 15 to my gores, because I guess I could use them as Tzeentch and Nurgle beastmen, somehow. I think they call them pestigores, but what I'm going to use them, just throw them into my gore horde for now. So I don't know, by the time I do that I'll have up to 50 gore in a block, which would be kind of cool. Speaking of which, some friends that are local are interested in doing 6th edition games. I have played a little bit of the Warband 6th edition stuff, in the recent years as I was building up, but it looks like we're going to do some proper 6th edition games. So because of that, I've kind of determined that I need to start bulking out some of my units. And where, I'm just going to pan here, just give me a second. Where you guys have seen that I've done 6 Minotaurs in the past, I'm now going to bulk these guys out to 14 with a banner bearer. And so I'm looking at having a nice big block of Minotaurs to punch through some of the opponents to the beast herd. And this should be a nice impressive force unit to contend with. I like Minotaurs. As somebody that hasn't played a ton of Warhammer Fantasy Battles, I can't say what I like and don't like the most, you know, from years of experience, but I like the idea of like 6 to 8 Minotaurs flanking other things, you know, to give some nice punch. I never really built this Beastman army to have like a huge block of Minotaurs, although I think it'd be kind of good to take it on occasion as I'm building things up. I think they'll be pretty tough, like to deal with. I really like the idea of a large block of Bestigors. You know, and I only have, I think, 20 painted right now, and I think I have another 30 to paint. They're gonna take me a bit longer to paint, just the nature of them and just so many of them. Where these guys are a bit bigger, I think I can kind of knock these out first. So I think my first big block, like tough block, that I'm gonna pursue, you know, to make my Beastmen army a bit more worthy of my generals that I've painted up, is to actually paint these guys and get them done. And then from there, I think I'll do some Bestigors. So, yeah. Looks like just a big thing of metal right now, although there's some painted stuff in there, and some of it's in the back that's painted too. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having these guys as a nice big group. Now, I haven't done a lot since last summer. You can see lots of stuff, the same stuff that you saw before. I don't think I showed you guys this, but I've been eyeing this for a while. I really like the, even though they don't fit for my wargaming as much, just from a collecting perspective, the Fantasy Personalities by Julie Guthrie in the late 80s. I have a number of these miniatures, and some of them were the first miniatures I painted when I didn't know how to paint miniatures as a kid, or, you know, like a teen. I've kept my eye because I just think that Julie Guthrie's sculpting is amazing. Like, I really love it for fantasy sculpting. And I sorry about the tape here. It was supposed to be sealed and blistered. I noticed it was a broken blister, so I just sort of taped it up for some reason. But this one in particular, let me see if I can pan a second here again. If you look at the detail, even in that axe there, I wanted to have these with some of my other Julie Guthrie miniatures and paint them up. And so I spent a little money on this like last spring because I just really love them. Yeah, so I got that. As you guys are aware, I still want to do this oil painting project for this 3D sculpt that I printed, the Blade Runner. So I'm going to do that too. I enjoyed doing that. I just kind of took a break from all things miniature hobby for a little bit, and yeah, now I'm back, and I'm thinking like that I need to paint to actually wargame. And so like this project right here is to just truly bulk out my forces more, and so looking forward to that. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry I've been gone. Hope everybody in the universe that I intersected as far as miniatures go is doing well, and talk to you later.